Okay, sorry about the light. I just had to make this video for folks like me that are installing a aftermarket armrest. You won't see any videos on the armrest, so I decided to go ahead and make one as I'm installing it. Pretty self-explanatory, but just so you know, I'm shining the light here. When you push your armrest up right here, in up position, don't forget you have two screws. Kind of get the camera right where that light's shining. Right there, you can kind of see it. But right where that hole is, if you look behind it, there's a hole. There's a screw on each side. You're gonna have to lift up. You're gonna have to lift this gate right here up in order to see the other screw that's behind it. Right there where you see that hole. Try to get the flashlight out the way. Doing this at night, sorry. Well, you see that hole right there. Right there. There's a screw, but the armrest has to be in the up position, all the way up. Also, when the armrest is down, all the way down, you have two screws right here. See where this light shining? With the camera down. See that right there? That hole right there? Right there. There's one on each side. You have a screw right behind those two when it's in the down position. Make sure you get these 4 screws out so you can take off the armrest. And prior to taking off the armrest, you have the armrest shield right here. The shield itself is pretty self-explanatory. It's just 2 screws at the top, which you can see right here. When you open the armrest, you have 2 screws right here. Just take them out and just gently pry it off. So I'm going to go ahead and get these last 2 screws right here. Remember, at the top, one right there and one right here. You have to lift this gate up so you can see it. You can kind of see it in the video now with my index fingers right there. Take those 2 out. Be back. Okay, I got the armrest off, as you can see it's off. Now, you might lose the screws. That's what I was talking about in the earlier video right here. The screw hole that you could only see by lifting this up. You might lose your screws. Show you what the screws look like. Right here. See, they're pretty darn small. Pretty small. So you might want to go to Home Depot and buy some extra ones just in case. So late at night when I'm installing this, so they're all the same screw from top to bottom on the outside. So I'm just going to reuse the ones on the outside and pick up some tomorrow. Now, something that you need to bear in mind, this is the underside right here of your armrest. See? You see that little right there? That gear right there? Once you get these 4 screws out, as you can see, those are the 4 holes. You can't just yank this off there. You need to massage it upwards slowly. Kind of up and down like that till it comes off of the gear. Just so you can see the gear. That's what the gear is right there, the white gear. It slides inside this hole right here. So it's sitting on top of this. You can't just yank it off. You end up tearing it. You see it's cheap plastic. So just massage it up and down slowly, and eventually it'll come right on out. Just wanted to make a quick video on that, so you guys can see that. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this inside and take off this cover so I can swap it out. Alright, just so you know, underneath here, see right here, there's the bottom piece of it. Yeah, this fits in like that. You got 6 screws. Just take out those 6 screws, that's it. You don't have to worry about the screws that are right here because that's holding the gear in place. You got these 6 screws, just pull it up. And voila, you'll see that this fabric just comes right on up. So you just peel it off slowly, obviously, because remember you got padding on the bottom side of this now. So peel it slowly. If you got extra padding, of course, you just put the extra padding on top of this. You may have to use some of that fabric adhesive, and then put your new boot, and new armrest, excuse me, mine snaps on, it's custom made. In the spot, you'll have to stretch this, of course, but that's it. Alright, let's go ahead and put this together. Here you go. I got the cover on, not gonna lie, it took about an hour and 3 minutes, 2 hours to get on, because if you look on the side, you can't really see them now, you can see them a little bit, you'll get wrinkles. They basically make the cover bigger than a little bit bigger than what it should be, so it fits over, and that causes the extra wrinkles. You see like a little bit like right there. You can kind of massage them out. There's only two ways you can go about this. You can get extra padding, like I had some padding right here, and or you can get cotton padding and try to cut some and form it to get the extra slack. Redline also sells padding that you can put underneath here, the main part, that will lift it up, which would help take some of the slack away on the sides. Or you can do what I did, and duct tape works wonders. And pretty much put it on there and just duct tape like the corners. You really don't have to duct tape the corners like right here. You're going to pull it, stretch it, duct tape it, duct tape. And put this cover on, push it down, and just hold it as tight as you can down and screw the screws in. You're going to have a little bit of slack, just a little bit, because again it is made oversized, but it won't be as bad as I had wrinkles like all down this side. It won't be as bad as that. So okay, so now that it's together, looking different. Oh yeah, and as far as the original cover too, if you're wondering, I did take it off, but I decided to go ahead and put it back on because it's just extra padding for I put my elbow on it. You know. Okay, I'm back. Got it all installed. All in. We just have to wait. So in. There you go. Installed. Opens. Bottom. Slides up. Slides down. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. This part right here, this outer shell that you took out initially to begin with, the two screws right there. I'll show you this real quick so you can see it. Back up some. Oh my hand, this is the bottom portion. So you can see that right there. So once you see how it looks, it's kind of inside, kind of not. Because I was having a hell of a time trying to get this part back on. This kind of, when you stick this part in, up here, because you have to lift this up to get it in there, just wiggle it like that. Eventually it'll snap in place. Trying to place it in place or angle it down in won't work. It just won't close. There you go, perfect install. Don't forget about your screws. Like I said, the hardest part about this install is the small little screws underneath here that are on the track that you saw in my other video that I had to take out. It's not really a difficult install. We're just working with small bolts, which could be a pain in the ass. And probably about a 2 to 3 hour install. This is my first time doing it. Took me about 4 hours to get this done. Only because of the fact that I haven't done it before. And like I said, working with the small screws and stuff. Now it all flows. Next up, these little door seals. Those are going to be red just like this to match this. But I love the stitching, that custom stitching I got matches the shifter. But you can get all these awesome products from redlinegoods.com. Really good. You can custom make whatever you want. I got the carbon fiber with the red Alcantara. With the quadruple stitching. You can see the red and the blue stitching to match everything else that's going on. Okay. This concludes the Armrest video. Again, I didn't see any on YouTube, so I decided just to make something briefly, put something together, so at least folks have somewhat of a guide on getting this done. Hope you enjoyed, and good luck to other people that attempt to do Armrest install. Later.